Guys, I'm recording this in my car as I'm like, making my trips to like, work and stuff. But it's like, all right, so I watched, the fight between Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz, right? And everybody's talking about Anthony Joshua coming in like super, super big, right? Like he came in, he was super huge, he was jacked, he was a fucking bodybuilder going in that bitch. And here's the thing about it that I don't think people are I think that people are kind of forgetting in a way, because it did happen a while ago where he did have enough time to switch up his style, but he didn't. Is that he was preparing to fight Big Baby, right? So Big Baby was a big dude, and he got stopped from fighting because he got found out with three different strands of pretty much like anabolic steroids or performance enhancing drugs in his system. So it made him ineligible to fight. It made him ineligible, which is kind of crazy considering that Big Baby was the guy who said that Joshua was the person using performance enhancers. But now, I'm not trying to make any excuses for Joshua. I'm not, because I feel like, a loss is a loss. You're going to take an L or you're not going to take an L. In boxing, that's what it is. But in his defense, you know what I'm saying? In his defense, there's a lot of Joshua hate out there. Now, whether, regardless of what you think of, Eddie Hearn and this and that, everybody's got their own personality. I like Deontay Wilder a little bit more now due to the Dominic Breazeale fight. He did an amazing fucking job. The guy's a monster. But Anthony Joshua bulked up for a Big Baby Miller fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is what I think happened. I think that at that point in time, as he was continuing to, get better and stronger, because I think that Anthony Joshua wanted to trade blows, like physical, like I think it was going to be a close-up fight. He was going to trade blows with Big Baby Miller. That's what I think, There's no other reason for him to get that big, because he's not usually that big when he fights. So for me personally, in my honest opinion, I think that he just got big because he was gonna fight Big Baby Miller, head up, because they had a lot of friction, at their weigh-in. They had a lot of friction, and when Big Baby Miller got, pretty much canceled, I guess that the team that they had just kind of went along with the fact that, well, we already made it this far. We already put all this size on. We already did all this. We already got to this point. So what else was there to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he could lose the muscle in that amount of time after he spent like these last few months building this shit. So I think that they went into the new fight with the same plan, because they only had Ruiz only had 5 weeks, and you can't lose that much muscle in 5 weeks. Like, you can't go through that severe amount of like atrophy or any of that stuff, during that time period. So for me, it's like I truly think that the size played a role, but only because he bulked up, because Big Baby Miller hits pretty hard. So I figured that he was taking that, so it was going to be a gassed out fight, and maybe that fight between him and Big Baby Miller wasn't even going to last, I want to say, it probably wasn't even going to last maybe 5 rounds, honestly, because if they were that big going at each other, that fight probably would have lasted maybe 5 rounds max, maybe less. Someone was looking for the knockout blow. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing that or any of that stuff to take away from Andy going out there and putting in work and doing fucking work. That man put in work, dude. Like, that man did what he was supposed to do, and nobody should take away his accomplishment. Congratulations to you, my brother. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? The world is yours now. You know what I'm saying? So, but to Anthony Joshua, man, it's like, I'm not a Joshua hater. I'm not a Deontay Wilder hater. I'm not a type of person that looks at one side of the argument and then picks my favorite. I'm the type of person that I pick people based off who I respect and who I admire for what they do to the community and who they help, in their lifetime. And to me, I'm a Joshua fan. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a Joshua fan. I'm definitely a Joshua fan. I love the way he, helps his community. I love that he takes care of the youth. You know what I'm saying? And here's my thing, man. Anthony Joshua has one loss, okay? It's not like he fought this fight and lost 10 times over. No, he lost once. Okay, just once. That doesn't mean his career is over. Even if he fought Ruiz again and he lost the second time, that doesn't mean his career is over. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 fights. It's 2 fights. And the people that count him out, like, you know what I'm saying? And we know what kind of sport boxing is, and we know how boxing can truly be. I think that it's kind of stupid to say that if he loses a fight again against somebody else, against, you know, Andy Ruiz or against another person, that we just count him out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's stupid. Even Muhammad Ali has losses. You know, Manny Pacquiao has losses. Mike Tyson has losses. So, I mean, it's like, and we said it was a devastating loss. It was. But all of our greats, you know, with the one exception being Floyd Mayweather, you know, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Has had a loss, has had a devastating loss. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, I don't really feel like this one loss is gonna do anything. And everybody making it seem like it's the end-all, be-all of his career. Like, I truly don't believe that people, like, because here's the thing: I box, I love to fight, I'm a boxer, and I also I'm a boxing fan. So, as a person that fight, that you know, that as a person that has that trains, you know what I'm saying? I sit there and I'm like, you know, people are very, very quick to count you out. You know what I'm saying? He came in gassed, you know. He came in prepared for another fight that didn't happen. And I mean, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, and there's nothing you can do about that. You know, but what I do think now that all that, like, you know, just like, you know, Eddie Hearn said for him, that now that all that pressure is gone, and now that all that pressure of being undisputed is off his back, and now that you already got one loss, Anthony Joshua really has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose when he fights now. He has nothing to lose. Much like, to me, if I feel like Deontay Wilder, if he ever had one loss or took a loss, he would have nothing to lose. So the Bronze Bomber will be the Atomic Bronze Bomber after that. I mean, shit, like, he would have nothing to lose. So, shit, like, he gonna have to, like, it's like, what else is there? You know, what else is there except to just go and, you know, put as many bodies on your fucking record as you can? And I'm not even against that. You know, because this is boxing, man. Like, this is about fighting. But I hate that there's a lot of people, even like the people that are fans and, you know, big fans, but the people that are fans of boxing but they don't box, you know, or fight themselves. You know, I noticed that the people that don't fight always have like these really, really fucked up views of how things are. One loss and one failure, and it's like, and one major failure at that, is not what's gonna cost him his career. And so all you motherfuckers out there that's out there talking shit about Andy Ruiz for his body is bogus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, half you motherfuckers can't fight in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So for you sitting up there calling motherfuckers butterbean, and you know, you sitting up there taking all these motherfucking cheap shots, then you fight them, nigga. Like, you go out there and you fight them. But you're not finna do that. You're not finna go fight this motherfucker, because you're gonna get your shit stomped the fuck in. So, honestly, if you don't fight, don't tell somebody that their career is over. You can't tell somebody that their career is over after one loss. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people will be counted out in their lives if we just said after your one major failure in your lifetime that that we counted you out, that nobody believed in you or saw the vision that you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't win every, you know, Mr. Universe title. That he won a decent amount. But there's no, you know what I'm saying, like, failures, especially for people who are in boxing, the larger the failure, the better the comeback. And we all know this. So everybody that's sitting out there, you know, bashing Joshua for making, you know, for being ill prepared is insane to me. You know, it's insane to think that, you know, we're living a culture now where it's like even Muhammad Ali had losses. You know, so I don't understand why we sit up here and we bash this man, because, you know, of these preconceived notions. Like, none of you guys know Joshua. None of you guys know these people for real. You only know certain things that the media shows you. And I guarantee you, if you sat down and talked to them in real life, you would have an entirely different perspective than the he say, she say of it. So, once again, I want to say congratulations to Andy Ruiz. You shook up the heavyweight division, and you ignited the blood in a lot of people. You gave people hope. You showed people that were probably afraid to fight Deontay and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. You gave them hope, showing them that anything is possible. You know, anything is possible, especially in this sport, because it only takes one punch to change the whole goddamn thing. Or in his case, a few consecutive good motherfucking hooks, goddammit. Because if anybody wants to learn how to learn how to throw a good ass hook, you better look at that damn fight. But with that being said, I'm not gonna discourage Joshua from making a good ass comeback and from being stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put down any boxer whose dream is to do it. You know, like even in bodybuilding, you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys know, Mike Rashid is 42 years old, or 41 years old. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Mike, excuse me. But, you know, professional boxer. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in this sport, man. And you just gotta have the heart to come back. And I don't think that Josh should be sweating it. That's a true Warriors mentality to me. Is because he lost, but he ain't sweating it. He's probably feeling it more than what we see. He's probably disappointed. But what's disappointment gonna do now that it's over with? You know, he's letting it go. And he's got a good team and a good family behind him to help him. So all you guys with the little hate comment bullshit, y'all can keep it. Like, y'all can fucking keep it. Like, let the man live and let him have another shot. Because honestly, I don't see any of you motherfuckers getting out there fighting. I don't see any of you motherfuckers out there fighting. So I don't understand. So I don't see, you know, especially you casual motherfuckers, I don't see how any of you can sit there and never, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't bust a grape in a food fight, and then you gotta tell motherfuckers how they gonna, you know, how they could be a better boxer. Man, y'all get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And stop with all the biased bullshit, man. Everybody knows that this sport takes a half a second to change. And the motherfuckers that make it seem like it doesn't, y'all need to stop playing yourselves, because it's for real. Y'all know that this shit is true. So once again, congratulations to Andy Ruiz. And Anthony Joshua, man, if you ever see this, I really hope you come back stronger and a lot better. And I can only hope that you learned a lesson from this. That's all that I can say. All right, y'all. Peace.